Next stop for Zbec, the house of the Lords. The house of the Lords. And I open my phone. What do I see? Zbec melting portfolios globally. We have liftoff.
It's cool, I'll redo it, it's straight. Hey, look, hey, look, cruising down the coast, top down, feeling fine. Got my crypto back strong, I'm just watching it climb. I just bought the dip,
trying to make my chip stack.
Money up, it ain't no looking back. I be crypto riding,
making money on the go.
Crypto's rising, all time high. Look, we don't need no funding.
Get in my way.
Tell them, Tells, where's Zbec is going.
Moves of millions when that crypto on the rise. Envy in your eyes, high on my own supply. Take that crypto ride to an all-time high. This will change your life, you ain't living right. Without a bag, you be sad, feeling hella mad. Think about the life you could've had, I know you into that. From rags to riches, we changing the game. They call me Crypto Tales, not here for the fame. I'm here for the gains, it's still in my brain. We are not the same.
Mike Man's got it. Bullish time.
Passive income claim. I'm staking and baking, they hating and faking. It's mine for the taking. They finally waking. No time.
They finally waking.
Time to be wasting. Governments can't stop it. I got me a digital wallet. You wreck from them bags of that what you call it. You know when that is bullish and Mozilla called it. If you miss it, not caring what you feel about it.
Top down, feeling fine. Got my crypto back strong. I'm just watching it climb. I just bought.
You know when that is bullish and Mozilla called it. If you miss it, not caring. You know when that is bullish and Mozilla called it. If you miss it, not caring what you feel about it.
Have no fear, Bullzilla is here.
Bouncing and flying, got my crypto back strong, I'm just watching it climb. I just bought the dip, trying to make my chip stack. Once I get my money up, it ain't no looking back. I be crypto riding,
making money on the go.
Crypto's rising, all time high. Look, we don't need no funding.
Life changing money is a fact. Ain't no looking back, all time high coming next. Guys, I'm having that. Crypto have you living large, luxury cars, crypto millionaire
without a care.
Without a care, diamond hands holding, bags loading, corrupt exposing the life I chosen. Till the movie going up. Now it's
time to celebrate. Time to Zbec is on fire.
Time to celebrate. I'm filling up my cup.
No, did I not tell the world? Did I not call that to the T? I didn't even know I was going to come in here this pumped up. Did I not call that to the T? 10 years in the game, Devon, tell them. 10 years in cryptocurrency. Some say I got a PhD in cryptology. Did I not call that to the T? Did I not call that to the T? What did I tell the world, Devon? Let me check my audio on this before we go any farther. Let me see. Because I'm kind of like overexcited. Overexcited at the moment. We're going any farther. Okay. I think we got some good audio on there. The Zbec boat is leaving the dock. The Zbec boat is leaving the dock. Let me get more serious. You know what we're gonna do? Send it out right now. The Zbec boat is leaving the dock. I told the world that I have been in cryptocurrency for a decade, documenting my journey on the evolution of money. This is for entertainment purposes only. When I issued a challenge on Zbec at 3 zeros and a 7, it was .0007, $78 per 100K Zbec, $78 on Crypto.com, the most regulated USA exchange on the planet. Crypto.com, the most regulated USA exchange on the planet, has Zbec. Crypto.com. All the assets are on fire on Crypto.com. Oh man, I forgot to post that. I'm trying to tell you, a lot of our old school hidden gems are that we don't really talk about much more. I gotta post this right now just to show you guys. VVS is on fire, CRO is on fire, all of our old hidden gems. Because you know I'm also Dr. Because y'all know I'm also Dr. Kronos. Let me post this. I'm Dr. Kronos for those that don't know. I got a lot of names in cryptocurrency. Dr. Kronos, because I issued the CRO challenge. CRO, crypto.com, big time CRO fan. We stake and bake more, we earn more Kronos on the Kronos chain than any other channel. No doubt about it. What's that right there? What is tonight? Tuesday? Tim Green's live on Space? What's this right here? Okay, never mind. That's something completely different. Okay, I just want to post a CRO picture real quick. It goes with my theme of greatness. It's top gainers. This is all the top gainers on crypto.com. And also, Zbec is on Uphold. Yeah, I gotta post that. Let me see. For those that don't know, Dr. Kronos, the Zbec family never even heard of Dr. Kronos' name. Dr. Kronos. Let me see. Hidden gems on. Well, I got it at crypto.com. Crypto.com. I'm a big crypto.com fan. That's why I'm definitely a Zbec fan. Hidden gems on crypto.com. Oh, we got to tag what? VVS? Come on. You know how much VVS we earned? VVS. I forgot to tweet this earlier. My apologies. Dermine Call. KW is on fire. VVS. Kronos is on fire, which is CRO. I just want to make sure I tag all these. Oh, yeah, Kronos. I'll just get that out. All right, bam. So I told the world, Zbec at 3 zeros and a 7.007. I said get 100K Zbec for $78. And right after that, that was around 420. Tails' favorite holiday, right up in here, 420. All up in here before Vegas. And I was telling the world all up in this area, that you might want to get some of this payroll of the future, because it's a big deal. Payroll of the future, baby. Matter of fact, hold on. That's the daily. Let's go to the monthly. I was going to say, hold up. That chart seemed rosy and short. All right, so, man, I wish we had the 90-day. We should pull up the Crypto.com chart. They got a much better chart than CoinMarketCap. Bam. Okay, this would be our dip in here. Can we get up in there? Right up in here. Okay, 423, 3 zeros and a 7. That's $78. $78 per 100K Zbec. Anybody that was flooding Zbec after the $78 entry point, they was late to the party. I'll throw that out there quick. Bam! See, I just sliced all the flooders that quick. Bam! Because they wasn't around. They don't know what's going on. They just trying to ride on the Zbec algorithm that CKJ laid down. Here's the thing. Bam! 3 zeros and 7 8. So I said, everybody get your 100K Zbec and get your millions Zbec. Oh, also, we got some big things to talk about too, guys. There's a new roadmap for Zbec, which is going to be historic, which is going to be released shortly. And also, the next stop is at the House of the Lords, Bradley C. Are you ready for that? Good Lord, them Zbec tweets are on fire. Good God. I think I got 100 likes on that video. Holy moly. Holy moly. Holy moly. Oh, you know what? Let me see something. Bear with me real quick. I'd like to welcome everybody to Zbec After Dark. I'd like to welcome everybody to XRP After Dark. Bam! I forgot about the chat. This is why I use the YouTube side versus the other program where we go live on Space at the same time. I kind of like this program. But I kind of still wanted to see if it lagged too, but I'm still not sweating that. I could have used the other program. Oh, Silver Days. We're great. Okay. So, Silver Days. Audio and video, but do I look good? Am I looking good? Huh? We've been hitting the weights hard. I'm trying to tell you. You guys might want to get ready for that. Alright, let's see. Okay. Mike Mann's in the building. Divine NRG. I actually had a long ass day today. I'm not going to exaggerate. I had to go to DMV and I had to go through the line twice. And it was just a whole hectic day, which I'm not going to get into that because we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about how, bam, Bullzilla calls Zbec to the damn T. Triple King. Because did I not tell the world that Zbec was going to pull back to 0.0025? Did I not? Please help me out, Bull. Bullishman 6. Please, guys, tell me. Somebody tell me something right now. I'm telling you, did I not call that to the T? 0.0025. And then Bradley C said, hey, I jumped in on 0.0023. Because they didn't even like, and it was like a brief moment. There was a brief moment in history when you could have jumped on when Bradley C tried to tell you. But that moment has passed, Bullish Max. That moment's passed. And now what do we see today? Let's go to the daily. Bam! So we dropped down all the way to 0.0023, which kind of like, I didn't even see that, to be honest. Actually, I saw it, but I was mainly focused on the 2.5 personally. I'm glad I didn't stay at 2.3 too long because I called it 2.5, which it felt comfortable at 2.5, which everybody saw that. I called 2.5 perfect. And now today I open my phone. What do I see? Bradley sees Zbec pumping perfectly. Matter of fact, I think I predicted that in a tweet. Bullshman 6 is backing it up. 5-year member. Bam. 5-year members in the building. Shout out to all the members. Silver Days, Bradley C, Bullshman 6. Devon and RG, how you doing, Devon? Good to see you, bro. Much love, sir. I miss you. I'm well rested now. Shout out to Devon. Actually, believe it or not, guys, I think I'm almost vibrating on one of the highest frequencies again, just that quick. It didn't take long. All right, check out this. Dr. Kronos, which you guys, Devon remembers that. Of course, I'm like the king of all chains. The king of all chains? See, that's how I come up with these names just out of the blue. All the king of all chains. See, actually, nobody's even knowing about this. Like, probably nobody would even know about this chain. I'm not going to say not know about it, but watch how many likes this gets versus the Zbec. But this is like back in the day when I was Dr. Kronos. Of course, look, CRO is pumping 20% on Crypto.com. 20%? And then, of course, VVS. Like, what? That straight takes us back. VVS. Do you know how much VVS we were earning? I was like the VVS king, Big Monty. VVS, you know they had like dual pools and the Kronos chain wild. Oh my God, those were the days. There'll probably never be days like that again. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. With regulation and all, I don't know. But cause I'm telling you, you could earn. Remember how much CRO we was earning a day? I remember I was like, oh guys, I'm gonna cash out 200. I would drop 200 CRO right back into the pool like every other day. I mean, it was like maybe once a month, maybe. It was probably at least 200 CRO a month, maybe, something like that. Through the Kronos DeFi wallet. And also when you staked your Kronos, which is CRO, which is like the Crypto.com token, which, come on, they took over Staples Center. Now it's called Crypto.com Arena. Damn, talk about promotion. What? Crypto.com Arena, CRO. Chris was at the White House with Trump. Chris, the founder of Kronos, Crypto.com, was just at the White House. He was sitting right next to Trump, like 3 seats down. Chris, CRO is pumping 20%. Don't forget, CKJ told you. VVS, this is like the liquidity token kind of for the Kronos chain, which is VVS, which you would always earn VVS in like the pools if you were like stake Kronos and VVS together, like it'd be a pair, and then you would like turn it into an LP liquidity token, and then you would earn VVS. But you could actually earn VVS. You can actually earn all different kind of things in there. VVS, Kronos, USDC, call, Kronos chain dropped the meme, call 21%, bam. So amongst all that on Crypto.com, because I want to show you guys that Crypto.com assets are on fire. And guess what? Bullzilla's here. But this is the big news for tonight. Today's Tuesday, right? Okay, yeah, okay. Boom! We have liftoff. Devon, was you surprised, sir? Oh, okay. You know what you're gonna do? One thing is, okay, I'm actually late as hell. Actually, I'm early, because actually I posted in a Telegram group that we were gonna go live at 9, because you guys see I'm back. You guys see I'm back. I never left, but I stream Tuesday, Thursday nights, Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday night, and every single day at 1. We go live right here. The best place to be if you're bullish on cryptocurrency. We have liftoff. The theme of tonight's show. I'm tweeting this out. Let the world know we're live. We have liftoff, and I'm telling you guys, I called that the price drop to 0.0025, and then it bounced off of 2.5, 2.3 if you were lucky, like Bradley C. But 0.0029, so we bounced off of 2.5. Bam. What did I just say about that? Even on the previous show, I said we're looking for major support on. Okay, I was kind of curious if it was going to do that. I said we was looking for major support at point. I didn't even say we're looking at. Yeah, actually, I told the world that 2.0025 was the bottom. Like, how the hell did he do that? I shocked myself. I shocked myself with that call. I mean, I didn't really shock myself. It's just like natural. You know, like if something happens, like, you know, if a doctor has to kick in the gear and help somebody, it's going to be natural. If he's been there for a long time, like it's called like, it's like, okay, we'll say lifting weights. Because I had to throw the weights a little bit around for the stream. Like, you know, I lifted a lot back in the day, so it doesn't really take much to get big quick. It's called muscle memory, because I lifted weights, you know, in the past. Well, guess what? I've been in cryptocurrency 10 years. Bam, 10 years. So I said, Zebec's going to drop to 0.0025. And then I open my phone today, and what do I see? Last time I'm going to tell you all this. Bam! 0.002829. 10% on the daily. That's the daily. There's fudders out there. MLK, tell them. There's fudders out there? Are you sick? Any fudder out there must be new to crypto. I'm not taking shots at any fudder. You know what's crazy? Is I actually saw so much FUD and articles, and I was like, man, I'm not even going to show those. Because that like gives the fudders time and energy. Like they don't even know what the hell they're talking about. Like we did all our research on Zebec. We did the tie-ups with Germany Allure. We seen the Circle Alliance. We seen the Visa, the MasterCard. We seen all the partnerships. Like we know what we're doing here. So for any fudders come in, they're just hating because that impressive run that Zebec just had that they completely missed. Because when CKJ was over here yelling, tell the world at 3 zeros and a 7, jump in at 3 zeros. This is the payroll of the future. Jump in. And there was nobody around then. And I think, boy, is that true. That's true. It's insane how many Zbec channels and Zbec content I see daily now. I'm like, whoa, this is wild. So, but more people see it. I'm not the only one. Others see it. Others done their research. I'm just an average person, just like Devon and RG. Well, you know, Devon's above an average person. He's a legendary dude. Shout out to Devon. Oh, Devon, you see that clip I put together? You actually dropped the clip of you and Team Green. I said, I'm going to remake that clip. Because yeah, yesterday I was on fire with the content all day. I would have did the same thing today, but I got stuck at DMV twice. I had to go through the line twice. Like, what the man, I was so upset about that. It was something so minor, too. Because the thing is, man, one of my fuses blew. And like the radio stopped working, so I took the fuse out the horn for the radio, and it came right on. So when I was in the DMV line today, I said, all right, man, let me put this fuse back into the horn because I don't really need the radio at this second. So, but when I put the fuse back in the horn, I couldn't find the radio fuse, so I said, all right, I'm just going to use this fuse because it said, I just thought it was the interior light. I didn't realize it was the back brake light. So anyway, I took the fuse out and put it back in the horn, and it worked. The horn was working, but then when I got up there, dude was like, hit your brakes, hit your brakes. He was like, hit your brakes. I'm like, I'm hitting them. And he was like, hit your brakes. I'm like, oh my God. I said, bro, I just took the fuse. It's a fuse situation. Like I took the fuse out of the light to put in the horn. He was like, oh, if you put it backward, then you won't have your horn. I was like, well, I can take the fuse from the radio. So he was like, fail. I'm like, oh my God. I was like, bro, I'm going to drive right around right now and come right back through. I'm coming right back, bro. I'm not leaving. So that's what I did. I went out there and put the fuse right in there and drove right back through. So, but that was very timely. But I could see from his point of view, all of a sudden you come through and like your brake light's not working. So I did look at his point of view. But at the same time, I don't know. I guess, okay. Now that I'm retelling the story, I think I could take the blame. Damn it. I guess I could have had the fuse proper before I got there. But y'all know my style. Anyway, I told the world this was going to bounce off 2.5, 0.0025. We're at 2.8 tonight, pumping up 185% on the yearly. On the yearly? No way. So, I just posted this a few moments ago, momentarily. Yeah, they're really trying. What up, Tyran? Good to see you, bro. They're really trying to tie, you know, if I think, I don't know, it's like the way they're trying to tie, like the way they're tying Zbec to XRP a lot. It's like, do we got like a pre-XRP company here with Zbec? And I mean, I guess maybe that's why people are tying together, kind of gives that feel because of the real partnerships, which I'm about to show you some big things, especially if you guys saw my last video I dropped, which went viral. Huh? Good God, the Zbec generals in the building. Huh? Guys, I call Zbec at 3 zeros, and then I issued the Million Zbec challenge. So when I saw this earlier, Silver Days, I was just looking at the members, seeing what's going on. And I said, bam, we bounced off of 2.5. No, I was kind of shocked on that, I'm not going to lie. Just for the simple fact that, let me see. I'm not going to go too deep with the charts tonight. I'm not going to go into that scenario. A while I was shocked it took off this soon. I thought we was going to at least have 3 or 4 more days of 2.5 and a little bit more stalledness. I didn't realize that, bam, we was going to bounce off of 2.5 that fast. And that's what I'm saying, Dan, the Lion. Crypto is fast moving. Your life can change fast in cryptocurrency. Did I end up sending that tweet out? I did not tell me I still didn't send that tweet out. We have liftoff, no doubt about it. House of the Lords next stop. House of the Lords. Guys, this House of the Lords thing is way bigger than most believe. And matter of fact, if you've seen my video that I just dropped, because they also know that I'm the king of rabbit hole research, Zbec, House of the Lords, should we say get ready? Get ready, okay, the Zbec, damn it, Zbec train is leaving. You know what I think about often, Devon? Since it's nighttime stream and I can talk freely. Actually, which I was on the members video also that I made, which is an amazing video. I'm more like a talk freely kind of person, let me say, these days. Get ready, the Zbec train is leaving the station. Didn't they say that about XRP all the time back in the day? That the train is leaving the station. The Zbec train is leaving the station. Damn. I know I wish I could have hit the internet hard today like I did yesterday, but hey, oh, why did I do that? Oh, we have liftoff. We have liftoff. House of the Lords. So here's the thing. That tweet is on fire too, I'm not gonna lie. Less than an hour ago, 58 minutes ago, I just sent this out. No, what the haters have to say about that? Like, come on. Like, there was like fudders out there, and actually I've seen a lot of little FUD. And you know what, I mean, I'm not gonna say which communities I believe it is, which I know, I'm like, I've been in crypto so long, I see everything almost. But it's just people upset they missed the run. They missed the run on Zbec. They missed that 3 zeros. And then they said, oh, PAYROLL the future. I guess they're going to hate it if they're not actually riding it. And then, oh, man. It just came to my mind, the FUD that I was reading. And I was like, I'm not even going to show this. Because the thing is, like, man, some people like to FUD like that for attention also. So I was like, probably somebody else showed this. Or even like they was like tagging some of my posts saying, oh, only if this person saw this video, because they know I'm on fire. Like, what? You must be crazy if you're FUDing Zbec. You must be a rookie. So anyway, to call 2.5 and to bounce off of that, like, what? They was calling for Zbec to go to sleep, wasn't they? XRP rude boy. They was calling for Zbec to go to sleep. they was like, oh, I sold my Zbec, and I'm not sure if I can handle this ride. I guess so. That would crush a newbie. Like, let's look at them charts. That ride made that newbie sick. He couldn't handle that roller coaster. Look at that. That was like going to great adventure right there for the first time in his life. If you've been in crypto 1 year, 2 years, you just went on the ride of a lifetime. And you got sick as hell when you seen this go that high, 2 zeros into a 7, because we just rode from 3 zeros. They're like, oh my God, this guy must know crypto. Well, actually, we'll stick to the story of the person who just rode the first time rocket. So I went from 3 zeros and rocketed. That's $778 per 100K, or $780 per million. That $780 turned into $7,000. What would that be? 40 days, 420 to 520? Nah, we'll actually just say, okay, we'll say 420 to 520. Now that's like 530. So 420 to 530 is 40 days, right? And it's even showing 6.3 right there. It bothers me about that because I know this went to 0.007, which is 7,000 or 700. So when I issued this challenge, I know I sound like a broken record. We're saying this a lot because I want you to get it. I want you to understand how great this guy's calls are. I want you to understand that he's touched by the hand of God himself. He's touched by the hand of God. Oh, let me say. Hello. What's going on, sir? Can you hear me? Yeah. What's going on? I'm live right now telling the world that God reached down and touched me to bring him the greatest calls in crypto. All right. When you're live, you're live. My apologies. I had to let him know because I tried to tell him about crypto, but he don't want to understand. So I'm like, listen, man, I'm telling other people about this opportunity in cryptocurrency. You know, I found crypto in 2017. I knew it was something special about it. It's connected a lot of us together. XRP Rude Boy. What happened to you in Vegas, XRP Rude Boy? As long as you've been here, bro, you should have been in Vegas. Bullish Gina G. What's going on with you? Yeah, that was a crazy ride, right? I almost made you relive it, Bullish Gina G, 5-year member. Bam! Bullish Gina G in the building. When that ride right there, thank you for bringing me back to that, Gina. Here's the thing. When he rode that 3 zeros all the way up to $7,000, he was like, oh my God, what happened? This is like, I never made money like this in my life. And then he like automatically thought, because when you're a newbie, you just think it's like, this euphoric ride is never going to end. You think this euphoric ride is just never going to end. And then next thing you know, and it was like a hard dip too, because let's go to the peak of 6-1. So we're talking dead summertime. What's that? June, January, February, March, April, May, June. So June 1st, first day of summer, he started out with $7,000 in his portfolio from CKJ Zbec Million Zbec Challenge. It was the Million Zbec Challenge. I wish I would have pulled that clip up. Damn it, I forgot. Well, I said, I issued the Million Zbec Challenge. I was in raw form out there on that video too, Devon. Remember that day? And shout out to my legendary brother, 6AJ Crypto for Life. I'm actually reliving the moment for him right now, Jay. When we was out at Club Echo in Vegas, and I was in raw form about the Zbec Challenge. I was like, I issued the Million Zbec Challenge. It was at $78 per 100K. And I sent the newbies on the ride of a lifetime to the rocket, which was $700. So if you only bought 100K, your $78 just turned to $700. Yeah, you're right. Tell him, Joe Buddha. And the next thing you know, he's sitting up here. I'm telling you, that's a hard crash. No wonder he said I was sold. He felt like a little, he's like, oh man. So bam, so next day, 6-1, and we're talking, damn. Oh my God, no wonder that crushed him. That crushed a newbie. He didn't want to come out and make fun on that because he ain't never lost money. But you never, like, the thing is, you only lose if you sell, like Team Green says. But yes, on 6-1, you was about 0.007. You was at the peak 6.7. And then not even 2 days later, it dropped down to 0.004. So that's half your money. That's $7,000 to $3,500. Or your 700 just turned into 300. Damn, that hurts. As far as like, you're like, oh my God, I should have sold at 700 and I could have walked away with some profits and rebought back in. You probably tell yourself all them stories because I did all that back then. Like, oh, I should have, could have, would have, could have, would have, and all that. And you're like all nervous and like, oh my God, crypto's over. Is Zbec even real? Like they're even questioning Zbec now because of the crash. And it's not even a crash. It's like, bro, this thing showed you the potential that it holds. When you see like early like rockets like this is just a little putter of what's to come. Because this is starting to see life. It's like all of a sudden like a Superman's on the ground and all of a sudden he's like starting to wake up. And he's first gonna move a little bit. And then when he moves a little bit, you're like, oh shit, we get in trouble now. So he's back, he's getting back up. So next thing you know, bam! I'm trying to tell you, this thing's about to blow the doors off of somebody's house. This thing right here, Zbec, is the payroll of the future. Shout out to Crypto for Life. I appreciate the super chat. Helps out the channel in a big way. Much love, my brother. Good to see you, Jay. Believe it or not, man, I think I had so much fun in Vegas, I had to take a break. I've been taking... I took a break out to Vegas, man. I took a break out to Vegas, and trust me, it was a hell of a run for me. Y'all want to hear my story? I'll tell you. Bam. So, right before Vegas, I'm like, all right. And you seen how much Zbec we was buying. I wasn't playing when it came to Zbec because I felt it too and seen it. And then the research lined up like crazy. I was like, what? Just to circle Jeremy Allure? Like, what? I'm like the biggest, I'm not even going to say Jeremy Allure fan, but I definitely respect Jeremy Allure and definitely follow his career since banking on Bitcoin. Like, when I first got in crypto in 2017, the first video I seen was banking on Bitcoin. It's a free documentary. You guys got to watch it. It's amazing. And Jeremy Allure's in there, and this is when he was like fat, and he was like way younger. and hold up. When I hit that mute, can you hear me, Silver Days? Pardon me for a moment. This live stream is, hold up 1 second. Get him, Tels.
Hey, hey, look, hey, 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 look, cruising down the coast, top down, feeling fine, got my crypto back strong, I'm just watching it climb. I just bought the dip, trying to make my chips stack. Once I get my money up, it ain't no looking back. I be crypto riding,
Making money on the go.
crypto's rising, all-time high.
Never thought I'd see the
Look,
day.
we don't need no
Gotta
funding.
get in my way. Moves of millions when that crypto on the rise. Envy in your eyes, high on my own supply. Take that crypto ride to an all-time high. This will change your life. You ain't living right. Without a bag, you be sad, feeling hella mad. Think about the life you could've had. I know you into that. From rags to riches, we changing the game. They call me Crypto Tales, not here for the fame. I'm here for the gains. It's still in my brain. We are not the same. Passive income claim. I'm staking and baking and hating and faking. It's mine for the taking. They finally waking. No time to be wasting. Governments can't stop it. I got me a digital wallet. You wreck from them bags of that what you call it. You know when that is bullets and Bozilla called it. If you miss it, not caring what you feel about it.
Top down, feeling fine, got my crypto back strong, I'm just watching it climb. I just bought the dip, trying to make my chips stack. Once I get my money up, it ain't no looking back. I be crypto riding,
Making money on the go.
crypto's rising, all-time high.
Never thought I'd see the
Look,
day.
we don't need no
Gotta
funding.
get in my way. Life changing money is a fact. Ain't no looking back. All time high coming next. Guys, I'm having that. Cars, luxury cars, crypto millionaire without a care. Diamond.
Have no fear, Bullzilla is here. Crypto for Life in the building. What up, Jay? Good to see you, sir. How you been? Jay in the building, 6'8". Matter of fact, that was my partner for the Vegas event. Oh my gosh. I almost feel like Vegas was yesterday. Because I'm telling you, that was the most historic trip ever. Like, what? Out in Vegas? Oh my God. It was like content heaven, to be honest. I actually think about it often. And one of the things that surprised me the most out there is you don't have to be, you don't actually have to have a room at the particular hotel you're staying at, they just changed all the rules there or something. The lady was telling me about. You can go to any pool in any casino, and you don't actually have to have a room there. I'm like, what? I would be at a different pool at a different casino every day, because I'm telling you, these pools are so elaborate. And like sun, water, that's my thing. I'm a Pisces. I love the sun, I love the water, and they're playing music. I like music. So anyway, shout out to Jay. I'm telling you guys, the 2026 Zbec Vegas World Tour, you don't want to miss it. You know, I started the first annual Zbec World Tour. Matter of fact, that's going to go down in history, no doubt about it. Because you know, actually, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of people starting to talk about Zbec, like many channels talking about Zbec. But has there been like a real Zbec meetup or anything like that? I was yelling Zbec made me do it, watching like 3 years, and I'm like, I was yelling Zbec made me do it in 2025, baby. Zbec made me do it. And I'll show you what I mean. Let's get more serious. Oh, let's talk about this too. Next week, and I'm telling you guys, something ain't right here with this though. I'm telling you. I want to see one thing. I'm telling you. Okay. That makes more sense. Okay. Bozilla's live. Yeah, guys, I did tweet in the Telegram that I was going to be an hour late. And actually, I didn't say I was going to. Well, I tweeted at 9 in there, posted at 9 and said, or at 8, and said that we was going to go live at 9 in the Telegram. But I guess the last week or so we have been out of the flow of things, so it could take a couple days for people to understand that we're back. Anyway, check this out. Next week's space. Well, here's the thing. We never left. Just like Aristocrat never left. He's been here for what? I don't even know how. You know, like there's a highlighted. I guess if you're a member of Aristocrat, you can show like a highlighted message or something every once a month or something. I think it shows how long you've been a member for. Because I know Aristocrat has been a member for at least 50 months, 60 months, 100 months, something like that. Much love, Aristocrat. Thank you big time. But here's the thing, guys. Next week, Space, hosted by Zbec, it updates the roadmap. Boom! You heard it here first. Fresh off an incredible week at Canis, we're bringing the momentum home to the USA. Join us next week for a space as we share an update on our roadmap and the upcoming super app. And guess what else, Aristocrat? Big things ahead. Zbec ecosystem roadmap update. Like, there's no telling what they could be announcing on that. Oh. Now I will give you a preview of what I put in my House of the Lords video. Did y'all see this video I dropped that went platinum, double, super platinum? This is the video that I dropped, which is the video before this. It's official. Zbec to speak at the House of the Lords. Oh my God. Oh man.
Hands holding, bags loading, corrupt exposing, the life I chosen. Till the movie going up.
Did y'all see Tails performing at the XRP Vegas? Tails tore it up. Shout out to Tails.
Now it's time to celebrate. I'm filling up my cup. Buying on the low, we on a mission. Increase my position, ain't no opposition.
I'll try to tell you, Tails is on fire.
We making moves to the move.
And it was actually a sold out crowd in Vegas, full house. It was a beautiful thing. It was like, whoa. It was like amazing. It was like an amazing party for sure. Amazing time in Vegas, no doubt about it. This is the video I dropped last night. Zbec speaks at the House of the Lords. Do you know how big that is? Do you know how big that is? And I'm telling you, I'm actually going to drop another video for the Royal Bank of Scotland collection. Because somebody asked about it. And trust me, they want to see the connection. I'm going to show them the connection. Because trust me, we all know CKJ. I'm not going to say it if I didn't see it. And I'll tie it all together. Because that's what I am, the king of rabbit holes. Rabbit hole research since 2017. Bam! So basically what? Like the first XRP channel. Some say, me and the little dude. And he was like, at the time, he was like a teenage investor. Anyway, so PAYROLL the future. Royal Bank of Scotland runs on Zbec. And like, come on, we can tie this together right here just from the last few shows I've done. As far as the one guy I used to work at the Royal Bank of Scotland who just joined the Zebec team, but the connection runs way deeper than even that. As far as, I guess I would have to go maybe farther back in my post. Well, I guess I'm really not trying to tie it all together tonight, because I basically, you gotta check out this video right here, Royal Bank of Scotland. 102 likes, good God, they know. Oh, and then I said this. Oh, this guy said you called it. And I'm telling you why. You know why I put this stuff together right here? Because this House of the Lords thing is bigger than most know. House of the Lords? Like what? House of the Lords? I always had a belief that USA is run by England. So, like, did we ever really separate? I'm not sure about that. Because, you know, like back in the day, during the American, you know, I'm not going to get into that. American Revolution and all that is like, you know, they wanted to get away from taxes, so they came over here. But like, come on, all they did was, you know, the royal family, they bought the property and resold it to you. Said, okay, you can have your independence, but you know, you're gonna buy this land from us regardless. Bam! ZBCN. Zebec next stop, House of the Lords, the British Parliament. Everybody marinate on that. We're going to the House of the Lords, the British Parliament. Like, come on, we're talking old money. It's time for old money to run on Zbec. You gotta come correct if you're knocking on the House of the Lords doors. You gotta come correct. Uh-oh. I don't know. So, but you know what's even more interesting is I called it way deeper than that. As far as, shout out to Crypto Crossroads, said you called it. Some no. Some no. I'm just seeing what the sweetest goes back to. Okay, no, it's off of that tweet. Okay. Alright, but I'm going to go deeper with the British Parliament thing real quick, just to show you that. Oh. Oh, not that one. I might have put in this clip. Properties. Rental properties. Huh? Listen, pretty soon your clients who are renting are going to pay with Zbec. Good God. I like the way this guy talks. Which is the payroll. Can you tell him more, sir? Oh, the future. Okay. Huh? We're talking about innovation. And we'll start with one of the biggest partnerships to date. And that's Lisa Robbins from ADP. Okay. That's Lisa Robbins comes with 50 years of experience. ADP is the largest. When they said 50 years of experience, I was shocked on that too. I said, damn, how can you even say 50 years of experience? Like, how long did she work there? Like, hold up. Like, when did she start working? Like, how old is she? You know, you're not supposed to ask a woman her age though, Eric Maxwell. Good to see you, bro. OG in the building. She said they said she comes with 50 years experience. So she's even 70 or 65. Not that it really matters how old she is, but damn, she got a lot of experience. And she joins Zbec. Come on, you know, she's sharp as a tack. She turned ADP into $1 million company into $1 billion company. Did you hear what I said? Matter of fact, tell them more, Bozilla. This payroll company, Lisa Robbins, and this is on Zebec's YouTube channel, Zebec Network, 1 month ago. Okay. 7,000 views 1 month ago. And movement at ADP. So I wouldn't even know anybody's names that even FUD Zbec or anything like that. And that's what's crazy. I saw the one guy that might have said something about it or something. I was like, I'm not even going to show that. Like, I don't even show FUD or give FUD time like that. Because they're even looking for, like, clout off the FUD, or they obviously have no idea what they're talking about. So either way, it's like, okay, whatever. And, you know, I'm not going to sit here and like, let that negative come in our circumference of greatness. Because we've done our research on Zbec. Like, come on, 2 new team members. You know, like, I mean, if they haven't been in crypto at least 9 years, 10 years, because, you know, I've been in crypto 10 years. That's double their time, whoever that might be, whoever it is. Here's the clip that I threw together, Devon. Look how I set your clip off right here, Devon.
You know, businesses and investing in crypto.
So first I noticed my brother Devon put this clip out. It said, me and my brother Team Green went to the streets of Tampa to have some crypto conversation. And actually, this lady right here is a typical crypto person maybe a few years ago. And actually, this video is actually aging really well. But notice the Bullish family shirt right there. You notice Bullish family taking over Florida.
Businesses and investing. I think crypto is going to last us very long. I'm more into the stock market, actual, businesses and investing in businesses.
She says she don't think crypto is going to last very long.
Versus a cryptocurrency that doesn't really
That's like a Zebec footer.
have a business or anything behind it.
Okay.
They have no idea what they talking about.
What else do you know about crypto, like in general?
Like, Team Green's so respectful. He's like, oh, what else do you know? He's not hating on her. He's still letting her get her opinion out.
I mean, I lost money on it, so that's why.
Oh, Zebec fodder. That's what happened. They tried to jump in at the top. That's exactly what happened. Oh, that's another scenario. That's scenario B. Scenario B is they first rode the rocket like they never rode in their life, and it crashed too hard on them too fast. They never experienced nothing like that. They realized they didn't have the gut to take it. Let me get out. I got to get out of this. I can't ride something down like that, because that's called paper hands. You was a paper hander. Because that ride, that was like, man, what? You're going to have to experience that 9 more times before greatness. Huh? This ain't no easy road in crypto. It's not all sunshine and rainbows. Huh? It's not about how hard you hit. It's how hard you hit and get back up. It's not about how much you can. Anyway. Scenario B is this person went all in around here. Whoever this person is that's flooding out there, they jumped in at 0.005. And we told everybody to get in at 3 zeros. They try to go all in up here trying to ride the momentum. And then they went all in at 0.006. They was like, oh, this is it. I'm going to ride off of these guys. And next thing you know, they woke up the next morning and boom, sorry, sucker. You got in too late. And that's the fudder. Then a fudder is born. Then, oh man, I'm selling. I can't handle this. Like, bro, you just bought. Let's see your buy date. I'd sell too, bro. If you jumped in at the top and you crashed, you know you done messed up. How you gonna recover from that? You can't even recover from that mentally. Going home. It's over for you. You got paper hands. But those that with diamond hands out there know the partnerships. Which, let me go deeper with my one partnership. Oh, I forgot I was in the middle of this video.
I'm not interested in it as much anymore. Bitcoin was very, it was worth a lot, and now it's just gone down a lot. And
it's going down a lot. I told everybody to get Bitcoin at $3,000. Now Bitcoin is $100,000. Next stop, $1 million. Did y'all see the video I shared about the lady that said all you gotta do is earn 0.01, 0.00 something Bitcoin, and you're like, it's more rare than owning beachfront property? Cryptocurrency is an opportunity.
It's just not something I think is, over time, it's not going to be as good as like the stock market investment.
But some fudders just don't know what's really going on.
Actual businesses or real estate or stuff like that.
I could definitely respect that.
If you like the content, please like and subscribe. It really does help. Thanks.
I think crypto is going to last us very long. I'm more into the stock market, actual, businesses.
Oh, I thought I was going to go into the reversion I did for Devon's video. I revived it. I actually re-recorded the whole thing over top of it.
Investing in crypto
I thought I was showing my version of it. Yeah, my version has the tweet and all on it, Devon. See, I got your faces up there in this version. This is my version.
Lasts us very long. I'm more into the stock market, actual, businesses and investing in
I said I'm gonna re-record this clip just like that and put it right back out.
Businesses versus a cryptocurrency that doesn't.
Because I do appreciate all love and support in Vegas, Devon. You're a legend. My brother picked me up when I was walking and sweating, and I'm telling you, I was like melting. When I first got there, I thought I'd walk anywhere. I was like, yeah, I'm in Vegas. I'm gonna walk anywhere. Like, and I'm telling you, there's a weird thing with the eyes and the distances there. It's like, okay, you're at the MGM. I'll be there in a few minutes. And you start walking. I'm telling you, like the farther you get, the farther you get. Like the farther you get from where you walk from, it's like the farther you get from where you're going. You never get to where you're going. It's like, I don't know, it's like a lot farther. Like, these objects are closer or bigger than they appear. That's how it is in Vegas. So I was like, man, Devon, I'm sweating. I was like, I'm gonna send you my coordinates, sir. Can you, because I think you can message like your actual coordinates. And I was like, man, can you please pick me up? And he was like, yup. And next thing you know, I saw the bins coming. I was like, oh.
I don't really have a business or anything behind it.
Okay. What else do you?
And we got some amazing content off of that. Like what? The Benz pulling up to the Trump Plaza International. I was like, oh my God, no way. That Trump place was insane.
You know about crypto, like in.
And I'm not gonna show the whole clip again because I just want you to actually see this main part.
Video
So then from there I said, man, I'm gonna go down the channel on the same clip. Uh-oh. Let's hold up here, sir. Uh-oh.
NRG Vision.
Oh.
This is my year in review video recap. We're gonna go all the way back to
The best skin in crypto.
2022 because we started a momentum here in Puerto Rico.
Oh. Like, damn, Devon's in Puerto Rico too? He was in Nashville, Vegas, everywhere. My brother's global. His passion turned all the way up.
It's gonna last us very long.
And I'm trying to find that Devon NRG frequency. So I remade that clip and bam, you see it went viral, right, Devon? 28 likes on that, 2,000 views, remake. Oh, Devon, did you hit 1,000 followers? That's the question. Oh, 3 away. We can hit that right now. All right, come on, everybody. Devon only needs 3 followers to hit 1,000, to go past 1,000 followers. So if we can get 3 people to follow Devon, we need to help our brother to pass 1,000 followers. Bam! I started that yesterday. I thought I'd be past that by now, but I'm glad I remembered. So I said, follow Devon. He's 8 followers away. Like, come on, how can you have 28 likes and 2,000 views and not 8 people decided to follow? We need to show some love out there to support each other to help humanity. I said, follow Devon. He's 8 followers away from 1K. Help my brother hit 1K today. I follow Team Green. He's all around amazing dude. Team Green. Is that lagging? Oh, and that's bullish. So you guys seen that right there. Oh, Xpmarket. Shout out to Xpmarket. They were my unofficial but official sponsor for XRP Las Vegas. Hosted by 68J and CKJ, the biggest party in the history of humanity. Like what? Oh yeah, this could be the big moment. The biggest party in the history of humanity. It was sold out. Sold out crowd, Devon. Devon saw he actually had VIP right in the front. I said, damn. At first I didn't want to intrude on his VIP. He was like, no, sit down, sit down. And then when I sat down, I was like, damn, ice, champagne. It was like liquor, like everything. I was like, oh, okay, this is more my style. You know, it's crazy. It's like you never know you need it until you get it. Then you're like, oh, this is what I needed. Because like, I don't need to sit in the VIP. Nah, I'm all right. You know, I don't got to sit down in the middle. You know, all that stuff. But once you sat down, you're like, oh. That's kind of like what? Like, you know, like a VCR, then you have like a DVD. But, oh, I like my VCR. But then you got the DVD player, like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? Something like that. For the next 15 days, we're dropping a second secret code daily in a Telegram on Xpmarket. I'm super bullish on Xpmarket. They're legendary. Dr. Author. That's my brother, Dr. Author. And actually, they're a member to the channel also. Oh, did we hit Devon 1,000? Oh, he just needs one more. Dan the Lion. Is that Dan the Lion the same from the Zebec line? Leo the Lion? No, that can't be Leo the Lion. Is that Dan the Lion? Leo the Lion? You got Twitter too, Dan the Lion? I'm curious, sir. Oh my God, I'm telling you on this one right here, I said Zbec with the perfect consolidation. That was the proof I was looking for. Not the real proof. The real proof is when I go back. I want to go back into some of my Vegas clips. Not Vegas, maybe after Vegas when it started crashing or correcting, consolidating. And I said 2.5 is the bottom. And I called 2.5 just because of the bounce from 3 zeros and a 7. I know exactly. It had to go back to where it originally was, but only a little bit higher. It's kind of like simple science a little bit. It's really... But it's much easier to call, I guess, if you've been in crypto a long, long time. But I'm pretty much new. Like, if you take it off from 3 zeros and a 7, you're going to pretty much... It could have dropped even lower than that. But I knew it still could have... It's going to, you know, find support above what its previous low was. But it's going to be a new high, but a new low. From the high, yeah. So it comes with experience. Just like, comment, and subscribe. We go live every day. I'll lead you to crypto retirement. Damn. Zbec with the perfect consolidation. And did you see what the bounce was tonight? And that was the theme of tonight's video. I told the world I was going to come down to 2.5. It bounced off of 2.5 and now it's 2.8. And guess what? On the daily, it's pumping 11%. And I almost thought it was going to be top gainer on crypto.com. I was like, oh my God, are we top gainer on crypto.com? But we didn't get the top gainer spot yet. But we will. Yeah, here we go. Bam! Okay, give it to him, Bullzilla. Oh my God, bullish to race. Okay, there's the 2.5 right there in this clip. Give it to him, Bullzilla. Oh, that's for 12 months. 5-year member, bullish Teresa. Guys, did I not call Zbec to the T? Did I not call Zbec to the T? Or did I not call Zbec to the T? This guy, whoever he is, he knows cryptocurrency. What's his name? CKJ? Crypto News? He's been in crypto how long? 10 years? And Xpmarket is a member to their channel for 13 months? Oh my God. I'm going to watch that guy. I told the world, and everybody here knows it. You know I'm going to make a clip out of that, so my fault I had to say that because I'm going to go back and make a clip out of that. It's going to be a viral clip. Like, who's that guy? Beck was at point, what, it went to 0.007. Okay. And I told the world, Zbec would pull
What'd you tell him, sir? What'd you tell him?
all the way back to 0.0025. Okay, I think they got that tonight because I don't know how many times. If you went back and count the times, I probably said how many times I called this point back to 0.0025. It'll be multiple times. And bam! I'm going to find that clip today. Man, you better find that clip and stop playing, sir. I'm telling you, that is amazing. I cannot believe I called that to the T. Oh, man, if I could host it myself, that would be a great show. Did I tell the world right here? I think you did tell him. Can you tell him more? Drop down. Let's review this. Also, review it for him. So, guys, we got a lot to talk about. There's two new team members. Two new team members on Zbec. There's a new season on Xpmarket. Oh, my God. Can crypto get any more exciting at this moment? I'm about to bust. We're going to talk about this massive opportunity in payroll of the future. Oh, I'm almost shocked. The FUD and crybabies I see crying. Oh, are they crying? Get the tissues. Oh my God, Zbec is consolidating. Zbec is crashing. Oh man, what about them sellers? They ain't riding this wave, huh? They just sold. Oh, they definitely mad now. They gonna come out with even more FUD tomorrow. They gonna be even more upset tomorrow. Like, oh my God. Oh, that's a classic dumbass move right there too. I used to do that all the time myself. Oh, I feel your pain. I'm sorry. It just reminds me of being a newbie. As far as like, I remember seeing like a couple people saying, I'm selling. They just sold like a day ago or 2 days ago. And now Zbec is pumping 10% the next day. And I actually thought it was going to be stalling as far as maybe even 2.5, 2.4, and maybe probably the whole week. Because we didn't even really rest at all. Zbec just came down and bounced. It could have been a rocky road for him on the way down a little bit. But as far as we came down to where I said and bounced. Bam, there it is, right there. What? And I'm actually going to move forward because many seen that clip. Yeah, it's about time to get out here in a few minutes anyway. Okay, so I made a clip out of that. And my iPad died. Now I feel naked. Guys, I'd like to welcome everybody to Zbec After Dark. We go live every single day. I apologize for my short break. I had to get some rest. I had to get some rest from Vegas. Vegas wore me out. I had to get some rest. So now I'm well rested. We've been hitting the weights. I'm back. Y'all seen me yesterday at it. Excited to welcome 2 new team members to the Zbec team right there. Oh, crypto combos. Oh, did we hit 1,000 on Devon? I think we did. It's the big moment. Are you ready, Devon? Here we go, Devon. Are we at 1K? Bam. Well, they're saying that Zbec is the new Ripple. They're saying Zbec is the new Ripple. Now, the prices of Zbec, let me think. Okay, maybe it's some like diehard XRPers. I do remember like a real tribal time when things were like real tribal. So if you try to compare crypto, like, oh, Zbec, I'm feeling Ripple vibes, XRP vibes. no, nothing is great as XRP as far as like, you know, for like real travel. And that's how it was in 2017. I remember I wasn't taking no other cryptos. I wouldn't talk about Litecoin, ETH. Once I became like a XRP maxi, it was like on from there for like a couple years. I think I was just stuck in there, because I mean, I don't know. I guess it was like, I don't know. I guess with the Bitcoiners, they kind of fueled it a little bit too, because they was like, no, Bitcoin only, and we're like, what? Bitcoin slow. Anyway, and then one year, I think in 2018, I decided to end tribalism because it was just not right. That, oh my God, we just need one more follower, and we definitely need one more, because I'm looking at some weird numbers right now. Flare, what's going on with Flare lately? As far as, I haven't actually looked into them. Flare had like a really good project. What? It was like a sidearm of, that's like the one thing about Ripple, for example. Like, I mean, like, don't get me wrong. Like, for example, okay, I remember when Brad Garlinghouse came out and he announced support for Flare, right? And it was supposed to be like one of the projects they invested in. And it's like, okay, they'll come out and they'll announce something about it, but then you like really don't ever hear any other kind of support again. It's kind of like for example, the Ripple grant program, like when they're funding these projects to be built on XRPL, which I think actually maybe even Xpmarket might be a Ripple grant recipient. But you never really hear like more backup support. Because to me, when I first got in crypto, everything was all about building on open source technology. And it was about what can be developed and built on this technology. Now, as far as like, okay, Ripple saying, okay, we handle payments and we're good at payments. But at the same time, Ripple was always about building on open source technology. And, you know, the Ripple Gateway is about bringing people into the network. So it's like, okay, I mean, I don't know. I would just like to see more support for like the individual smaller projects. Like the projects that built on XRPL, Xpmarket. There's like a whole bunch of them. I think even I don't know if XRPL Greyhound is a Ripple recipient. They could be. What, on XRP, Xpmarket. I just can't really remember all of them right now. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. Can we get one more follower on this? And yeah, we'll definitely get out of here like 3 or 4 minutes now. Guys, if you guys can smash that thumbs up, hit that subscribe. Let me give you a quick review. I dropped an amazing video yesterday. You go to videos. It's the video that I dropped yesterday. And I do want to say thank you to the members. I got this idea. I don't really want to get into it too deep right now. Maybe I'll explain it in the member video. But yeah, this is, I think I dropped this on the member videos, which I'm not sure. I think it could be like $2 to join the membership. I'm not sure what it is. But at the same time, I guess, what, if we're talking about it, then that's it. Let's talk about it. Okay, so I dropped a couple member videos lately. I don't know. For one, I wanted to show more gratitude to the members, because, like, you know, I understand that they support, and we actually do a monthly giveaway for the members, but I thought I could do more for the members. And it does help the channel, because of course you have to create revenue to support the channel, to keep going, all that good stuff. So I said, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna add value for the members, and I'm gonna put some really good deep dive research in these. They're not gonna be just no bullshit crap videos, because it's like, okay, this got to be a member video. It's gotta be something here good. So yeah, this video right here goes real deep into the house of the Lords. Matter of fact, yeah, actually, yeah, okay. This video right here is actually a really good video. I'm telling you, and I'm not just trying to pump this video up. It just all came back to me at this moment when I put in the video. And I'm actually so glad I didn't show that tonight, because then it really pumps the video up good. Oh my God. So, because there's a connection with the House of the Lords, which kind of like fell back to, I don't know if I can really go into it too much. But nah, it wasn't my intent to add that much suspense, but it's getting suspenseful. So this House of the Lord's connection that I tied together with Zbec, I mean, come on, check out that video right there. So let's wrap this up. Team Green, Devon, shout out to 68J, my partner for the Vegas event. Jay got me the room at the Sahara for a few nights. What? That was like legendary. I had a lot of fun, that's for sure. Amazing food, good time. Oh, let's see this before we go. Matter of fact, yeah, because this breaks it all down, huh? Devon, this is the most epic video, bro, that anybody could have ever put together in the history of humanity. Like, you overdid. This video is amazing. The way, like, the way it starts, like, all suspenseful, do, and then, like, I came through with the biggest call. And you guys know, have you ever heard about a Zbec meetup before? I don't think so. So I'm like, oh, Zbec made me do a world tour started in Vegas 2025. That's what I do. I set trends. I'm a trendsetter. Bam! Woo! Oh, Vegas. No, if I'm not mistaken, is that the same sign from Goodfellas or one of the movies? That's like that classic Vegas sign. You see that when Johnny Depp and all the movies, what Johnny Depp Vegas. That's the signs in every one of the movies. And now CKJ's in it. And he's hopping out the Benz at the trunk. Get him.
I told the whole world.
What?
In 2017, when I started making crypto content, that cash was trash and gold is old.
Oh.
And I've been telling people for a decade about cryptocurrency. But then we come into 2025, and we come upon the 100K challenges. And this year, I told the world that 2025...
I was in raw form out there too. For some reason, I'm telling you, I felt the energy at that moment. And I was like, oh, this is it. We're in Vegas. I felt the... it might have been Devon's camera.
I was going to issue the biggest calls in cryptocurrency. And then I came through with the Zbec Challenge.
The Zbec Challenge. And we was riding high at this moment too, because literally Zbec just crushed it like right before I went to Vegas. So that really worked out great for my trip. I'll just say that.
Payroll of the future.
Cause y'all seen Zbec, I think it was peaking when we were in Vegas. I'm like, damn, Zebec's on fire. I just called the biggest call in crypto. We're in Vegas. We're in Sahara, 28th floor.
So it was $1 million Zbec for $700.
Okay, tell them more, CKJ.
If you would have got that $1 million Zbec,
the $1 million Zbec,
not even a month ago, your $700 a day would be worth $7,000.
Oh, then this video is like, so, all right, yeah, guys, I'm gonna get out of here right now, a couple seconds. This is like some of the view from the party, too, how litty and packed it was. Like, look how packed it was. It was at Club Ego.
$7,000.
Vegas, cars, he threw all that in there. That's amazing. Editing. Bam, here goes the lineup, the panel. Jay threw together. Jay did a hell of a job with the panel and the lineup. Definitely, that was amazing, Jay. You were amazing on that part, sir. Then we got Lloyd out there swinging the XBF shirt like this in the video. Like, come on. And then there was a serious breakdown in front. The way the room split in two, I'm telling you, these people back here had no idea what was going on. Especially if you come in and I went straight to the right, straight to the bar. I didn't even, and once you go straight to the bar, I couldn't even see the panel. So, and it was kind of like a breakdown. I mean, two different rooms. So, but I think after like a little while, people are starting to understand that there's like panels and going on and stuff like that. But it was like a full house. It was just like kind of like a bit hectic. I'll just say that because it was packed. Like, look, bam. CKJ wore a suit jacket. Damn. Oh, there goes CKJ right there, and there goes World Be Free. Like what? Oh, there goes 6'8", 6'8". Tails ripping on the mic. He was the headlining performer. Well, that's Optimus Prime right there. I got to meet Optimus Prime. Oh, there goes CKJ. He's dancing. What? CKJ's dancing out there? What's he doing? Looks like Hollow Models there. Hollow Models in Vegas? How is that possible? Oh,
this guy has been streaming every single time. Consistent, being consistent up until this day, right?
Yep.
This guy is just...
Come on, man. Look at Doggo in there giving me all the love. I know Doggo from way back in the day. Actually, King Doggo, believe it or not, I used to support Doggo before probably anybody. I'm telling you, because I remember when he first came out, his name was King Doggo. And he didn't show his face. He was like just a character at first. But I really thought he was so funny. I really liked the sense of humor. And from there, he kind of morphed into King Karen and all that years later. But to meet Doggo in person after all these years, it was amazing. But my brother Crypto View right here, this dude in the middle, oh my God, I love this guy right here. This guy actually came to the Las Vegas meetup. And you guys may remember we had Crypto View on the show a few times. And, I mean, all love for this guy. Like, he came so far to see me in Texas in, like, 2018. And then I called him up. I'm like, bro, you got to come to Las Vegas. And then he was like, man, I'm not going to Brad Kimes' event. I was like, bro, this ain't Brad Kimes' event. I said, I'm hosting an event with my partner, 68J. Me and 68 are hosting an event in Vegas, bro. We are putting on this party. And he was like, what? No way, no way. I was like, yeah, for real. So I was like, oh, man. So all the different people that I reached out to personally, I was like, man, I can't miss it. Because I was like, my back was against the wall and was I really going to make it or not? Because it was like last minute type of thing. Because you know, kind of guys, not last minute. I waited to like the last minute to buy my flights, which was a big mistake. And I actually learned the hard way about that. Good Lord. Yeah, big mistake on that. But I actually found flights that what? Flew out. I'm not going to get into all that story right now. I'm not going to get into all that. But my brother Crypto View, there's a lot of people that came there that I could not let down. So I wanted to show the world that yes. Oh, then Jay got the VIP things made. Jay did put a whole bunch of little touches in there that made it that I would not think of. That's for sure. So shout out to Jay. He's a legend. And and then at the last second, right before I walked out the door about to fly out, I was seeing Zach Rector at Brad Kimes' event. And he had like this suit jacket on. And he looked sharp as hell. And I was like, damn. I said, okay, they're wearing suits out there? I was like, let me grab my suit jacket and see what's, because, you know, we got to represent and look like we're doing, you know, we got to look good too. And thank God I grabbed that suit jacket, because then look at Doggo. He came all dressed to impress, and I don't know, I guess different nights, different things. You know, you want to have your dress to impress stuff and then your average wear. So, but that suit jacket set Bullzilla off. Am I correct or wrong about that? Am I right or wrong about that, Bush Bird? Oh, you can't even see Doggo. Doggo's looking like $1 million too. Doggo's good looking dude, looking like $1 million. I'm talking about sharp. Like, look at the way he's dressed, sharp. And then his buddy Ito showed up, looking sharp too. And so
he's one of the best guys if it comes to live streaming, if it comes to making these videos. So it's just so amazing.
That's what I'm saying. It was amazing to meet Doggo, Jay, View. It was amazing. Who's coming in 2026? Bullish Bird, Ocean View Coffee Shop. I see a lot of names in here that's like been here a lot in the stream, but I didn't see this year in Vegas. So next year Vegas, when we say we're gonna have the event, because 2026 is gonna be epic. Are you gonna be ready? Are you gonna be ready? Because you know next year CKJ is gonna be there. No doubt about it. And that's another reason I wanted to make sure I definitely showed up this year, because it was a couple of years of hiatus, because I was going to every single event, like the Crypto Community Unite in Texas. I flew out to Texas. I went to the Jersey event. But then it was like a couple of years where, you know, we was like a little, you know, it was, I guess with Pickle also, it was really hard for me to really get around with Pickle. Like, Pickle was like so attached to me. It was like a kid almost. And so I miss Pickle Dog. Anyway, I dropped a video a couple days prior also called The Proof, the last piece of the puzzle. Make sure you guys check that video out. And I'm going to see you guys. I'll be live tomorrow at 1. Today I had to go to DMV. And I was like, man, I really wanted to make it back before 1 too, because I wanted to stream so bad. But then when that guy failed me for the brake light thing, I was like so pissed. For those that don't really know, I switched my fuse around right before I went through. I took my fuse out of my horn and put it in my radio for my radio to work. But then when I got in the DMV line, I remembered. So then I tried to take the fuse back out of the radio to put it in the horn. But I took the fuse out of the light instead. And the guy was like, oh, man, there's no light. I'm like, what? It's the fuse, bro. I had to tell that story again. People that just got here. Anyway, the future of money. Oh, my God. What about that connection I found? I'm telling you guys, they're running so deep with Zbec. This is why Zbec is just getting started. Like, this is why they're echoing Ripple to Zbec, is because some of these partnerships. As far as, like, when you tie this all together, like I actually tied it together in the video. Yeah, called The Last Piece of the Puzzle. Yeah, Down the Rabbit Hole. I tore it up with this one. Down the Rabbit Hole, Worldpay, one of the first multi-currency payment systems. Like, come on. When you even Google that, and I started doing research on Worldpay, and it says multi-currency payment system. Like, what is that? That's almost interoperability before cryptocurrency. So if you take that multi-currency payment system and you add Zbec, which is Zbec, the future of money, Ross Freedman, Worldpay, And then when I was down the rabbit hole on Worldpay, I uncovered Worldpay also did an interview with Jeremy Allure from Circle, who's on banking on Bitcoin. Bam! Sleep well tonight. Sleep well. And I tied it all together. The future money Zbec, future Ross Freedman, Worldpay. Okay, so this one he did the thing with Zbec. But then I also found the one when he did it with Circle. Right here. So check this out. Like, come on. How can I, like, come on. They're not messing with that, bullish bird. I'm back, bro. I'm back. Vibrating the highest frequency. You want to hit the weights right now? Let's do that. All right, here's the thing. Yeah, I'm going to get out of here right now. The Future of Money by Zbec. By Zbec. This is on Zebec's channel. Featuring Ross Freedman, Worldpay. So I said, let me do the research on... okay, hold on. Okay. I was seeing something. So also, okay, I went down the rabbit hole 2 different ways on this, because you go on this one, you got Worldpay, and it's the Future of Money with Jeremy Allure, but it's Worldpay on here. But then you got Nabil from Worldpay doing the interview with Jeremy Allure, but it's still Worldpay and Circle, which is Jeremy Allure. So you got Worldpay, Circle, Jeremy Allure right here, Worldpay and Circle. Then you go here, you got Worldpay and Zbec. But then you also got Jeremy Allure from Circle interviewing the Zbec founder also. I'm telling you guys, Zbec is in there. And that's the main theme of the show. We go live every day at 1. Anybody got any cares, questions, comments, concerns before we get out of here? We got 1 minute. Zbec bounced off of 2.5. You clearly see that. Thank you guys for supporting with the memberships. It helps the channel out in a big way. I've actually dropped a few member videos last week. I'm experimenting with something. But there's some hard-hitting information in there. There's some real sleep well information in there. Because, oh, the House of Lords video. Okay, that could be a sneak peek. Now I guess I'm going to get out of here, guys. Thank you for the support. Before we go, I'm checking one more thing. Did Devon hit 1,000 followers? If not, we're staying here until he does. We'll be here all night if we have to. I'll do anything for my family. Bam! Uh-oh. Oh, no, that was my messages. Y'all see, no, I didn't even open one message. Oh, my God. I'm horrible with messages. Okay. $1,000 followers. That's Brad Garling I was talking at tomorrow. The Ripple Reverend. Pretty soon you're gonna see the Zbec Reverends. Oh, Afram Pay. Oh, what if Afram takes off? This is a hidden gem on Stellar. Afram 3.0 introduces a new instant burn mechanism. Whoa, ecosystem wide all transaction fees. Like, where's Devon find time for this? Like, this guy's making content, cutting content, making videos, traveling the world, and then he finds time to keep up with Afram also. Afram Pay, which is built on Stellar. That's kind of interesting right there. But also, Devon is in our Telegram group, and he's always dropping really good information in our Telegram. So link in the description for where we hang out in between streams, and the baddest Telegram on the planet. And there's no better way to take you out than a video from Crypto Convos, Devon and RG. Hope all has an amazing night, and I'm gonna see you in our Telegram. Shout out to the members. And everybody smash that thumbs up and hit that subscribe before you go. Brandon White, did you subscribe, sir? Bull Spurt. Good to see you, bro. How you been? Oh, Justin Crypto in the building. What up, Justin Crypto? Good to see you, dude. Ocean View. Mr. D. Gas. Oh, Crypto Tropics. Winston. Oh, Winston Churchill's here.
That's right, folks. The time is now. If you're a Bitcoin lover,
the Crypto Crossroads Show. Is that a YouTube channel? The Crypto Crossroads Show. That might be a YouTube channel, I think, with that name, because it's like a show.
This is the place to be. We are.
If it is, then you got a big shout out right there. The Crypto Crossroads. Crypto Crossroads.
Just getting started, so let's go have some great
Get him,
conversations.
Olivia.
I'm here with Andy from IQAI. Andy, tell me what you guys are doing here this weekend.
Yeah, I mean, we're here representing both Rax and IQ here. We're an agent tokenization platform. We also were known as every P-Day in the beginning, but now we've shifted our vision to basically become...
I wonder how much it is to get a booth. Like, you get a booth at the event, because like, oh, CKJ has a booth, you can stop by and talk to him. Well, I guess nah, I don't think content creators get booths. They're like trying to get booths of what? They're trying to sell your product maybe. But I'm just trying to talk to people.
an agent tokenization platform to bring masses onto DeFi and the blockchain ecosystem in general.
And how long have you worked here?
I think I'm on year 7, so it's been...
Good, y'all, we got some OGs, and Olivia's all dressed up.
Been a very long journey, actually.
Link in the description for crypto combos.
And what's the trajectory been like over the past 7 years?
Honestly, it's such a fast-paced growing space, right? So
fast growing for sure, change your life instantly.
we try to think decades ahead, not just, you know, a few months or like...
It's this guy, look about 20, but he might be about 40.
like the next
way he's talking.
year. So it's been great. We started as like an educational platform, providing like value propositions for people to learn more about blockchain and technology. Right now we're actually doing similar things, but
I remember the first time I was in, not the first time, it was like maybe 2019, and like they have like, when you go to these events, they have like these little halls where like people have like all these little booths. And I'm telling you, I was coming around the corner and there was Eric Voorhees. I was like, oh my God, I think I almost fainted. Eric Voorhees, he's like the guy that owns, he's a banking on Bitcoin also. I'm telling you guys, you gotta watch Banking on Bitcoin. You see who all the OGs were. Roger Ver, Eric Voorhees, Charlie Shroom, Jeremy Allure.
basically making all these transactions.
It's called Banking on Bitcoin. It's your homework. Check it out.